Today is February 1st. Today's quote is entitled, "Krishna is bewildered by his devotees." Commenting on the Gita verse in which Krishna says to offer him a leaf, flower, fruit, or water with devotion, Visvanatha Chakravarti Thakur paraphrases this verse as follows, quote, "Something may or may not be pleasing in its own right, but when my devotee offers it to me in devotion, with the expectation that I will enjoy it, it gives me great pleasure. In this regard, I make no discrimination." The verb asnami implies that Lord Krsna even eats a flower, which is supposed to be smelled, bewildered as he is by the ecstatic love he feels for his devotees. So how do we understand the position of Krishna in eating a flower? Well, it's quite simple, because Krishna does not have a material body. He does not appreciate material things and the physical gratification that one would get from material things as we do. So we have to readjust for how he operates, because he doesn't operate with a material body. So sense gratification is not important because he has no material senses. So we can't actually offer Krishna sense gratification. So you're offering something nice to Krishna, you're preparing something, tastes very good. But what is Krishna tasting? He's not actually tasting the taste as we would taste it, but he's tasting the love. That's what he likes to, you could say he likes to eat love. He likes love. It's just, any way you could give it to him, he likes it. And so Visvanatha Chakravarti Thakur says, sometimes Krishna, overwhelmed by the love of the devotee, offering him a flower, will eat the flower, being bewildered by the love. So it's interesting that God becomes bewildered. The one who is completely swarat, independent, and totally cognizant of everything, becomes bewildered by the love of his devotees, so much so that instead of smelling a flower, he would eat a flower. So at least we can remember in doing our service, and especially when we're doing pujari service, and especially when we're cooking, that Krishna is not actually eating what we're cooking per se, but he's eating the love that the cooking is doused with. And that's what is attractive, or that's what's delicious for him. So you know this. But I just thought it was a nice angle of vision to understand Krishna would even eat something that's not inedible if it's doused with love, and maybe it tastes great and he won't eat it because there's no love there. He wouldn't eat at the home of our great friend, what's his name? The great Duryodhana, yes. Not really our friend, but Duryodhana was a bad boy. And Krishna just didn't want to deal with him, and Dronacharya, Duryodhana said, "Please eat at my home." He said, "No, I don't want to eat your food." Nobody wants to eat the food of someone who doesn't love them. Nobody wants to eat the food of an enemy. So why would Krishna want to eat the food of someone who doesn't love them? We all love to eat the food cooked by someone who loves us. We got that tendency from Krishna. It's just the way it is. Don't forget it. That's what bhakti is all about. Whatever you do, spice it with your love. Krishna will appreciate it. Hare Krishna.